So the other day I was playing one of my favorite games of all time, Super Paper Mario, and I was thinking to myself, this is an extremely well-balanced experience with a very appropriate level of difficulty at almost all times. So I thought, let's fix that. What if we were only allowed to kill enemies in one hit? Dealing less than an enemy's full health bar of damage means we can't kill them. That should fix my perfectly balanced game. Let's get started. The first enemies we encounter after skipping the reasonable amount of perfectly skippable dialogue at the beginning of the game are a Goomba, which has 1 health. Perfect. But then I encounter a Squiglet with 2 whole health. This crime cannot stand. I skip him for now, but I'll be back. There aren't really any other enemies that aren't one-shottable besides this Squig with 4 health. I'll also be back for you. But then I encounter this room which has quite a few Squiglets in 3D. There's just so many of them, I can't pass up the opportunity to stomp them, but I don't have quite enough attack to one-shot them, so I can't. So, it's time to level grind. At first, I was kicking this Koopa shell at a group of enemies, but then I realized that this is questionably a one-shot or not. On one hand, I am not killing the Koopa and am killing all of the enemies with 1 attack, but on the other, this definitely seems hostile, and the Koopa is not dead. So I decided against this. This left me with no good level grinding strats. But then I remembered one of the enemies that I haven't talked about. Coconuts. I can one-shot these, and they are a great source of XP. So I bounced on a few coconuts until I have enough attack to bounce on the Squiglets. And then it was time for genocide. The Squiglets in 3D stood no chance as I moved 2 rooms away in both directions to get them to keep respawning, and farming them for XP over and over again until I got bored and moved on to the next chapter. I happily moved through the level, skipping these rock dudes and the squigs that I still can't one-shot until... Chunks is a boss with 20 health, which is quite above the 2 I currently have. So it's time for more level grinding. I already passed the room with the Squiglets and there's quite a few squigs here, so I just opted to hop on more coconuts for an obscene amount of levels. At long last, I reached level 40 with 20 attack, and I'm ready to face Chunks. Wow. Incredible gameplay. Bosses are the only required enemies, so there isn't much of a problem, and the next couple bosses require a specific amount of hits, so they can't be one-shot, and the next required enemy really is just more level grinding, so I'm going to go ahead and skip to the interesting part of the run. And with that, we have defeated Super Dimentio, reunited Timpani and Blumiere, and by doing so, saved all universes. Thank you all so much for watching. I think this challenge really did a lot to make this game better, and even though it's a super long grind, I definitely recommend it. I had so much fun playing it myself, completely legitimately. You can trust me on that. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, as we do a lot of Super Paper Mario content around here, and I'll see you in the next one, Super Paper Mario without paper.